Here's a simple mistake that you can avoid to speed up your progress and towards achieving your goals and gaining success that much faster. The number one word here in this video is going to be proximity. Think about the people that are in your life, whether they're your friends, your family members, whoever it might be that's in your close circle. Take a pen to paper, write down 1 to 5 who these people are. Stacy, Becky, Jordan. Could be any names. Those are your friends, those are the people that are in your circle. Write them down and then write down what kind of lives they're living. What is their health like? How much money they're making? This might seem critical and harsh, but the truth is you become the combination of 5 people you surround yourself with. And if these 5 people are going nowhere and they're running in circles, then unfortunately, you will be doing the same thing they're doing. If I knew this, even like 5 years ago, man, even 10 years ago, if someone told me this and sat me down and be like, yo, this is what you got to look at and critically analyze your surroundings and your environment, my life would have been completely different way sooner. But I want to save you the time and the headache so that you don't have to run in circles like I did for such a long time. Because the truth is, the people in your life are the biggest and the heaviest weighing input that you have access to. The conversations you have with people, the ambitions, the goals, the successes these people want to reach to are going to set your standard for your life. If you have people in your life that is okay with the status quo, living the life that they've been dealt, the cards they've been dealt, and just playing the hand, then dude, you're going to be stuck in the same position they're stuck in. And then you're going to look down 5, 10 years, look back at your life. Shit, I wasted so much time doing nothing. And you don't have to spend time with people in person because you probably won't have access to these people right off the bat. What you can do is start consuming content, start investing in your education. That provides you with value to achieve your goals. And eventually, you'll be able to get to a point where you can spend time with these people in person. My whole life changed when I started spending time with people that had already achieved the goals that I want. I don't think I have to reinvent the wheel. No one does. You don't have to sit down and think about how to create a successful life for yourself. Man, millions of people have already done that before you. All you have to do is find someone that you resonate with, that you align with, and replicate that process in your life. So think about someone you look up to that's making good money, that's living the life that you want, and bring them on as a mentor. What I mean by this is study their life, learn about what they do. And then you can start taking those actions and getting the same results as they have. The mistake most people do or make is just they don't take this step. They don't critically assess where they're at in life. Because it's painful to do this. It's a harsh critical I like to place upon yourself. Because we're really easy on ourselves. We're just like in a position where we give our power away and say, hey, the universe, God, this, that, whatever, didn't work out in my favor. Now I'm stuck in that position. No, you have so much control over your life, you don't even know it. The thing about most successful people is that they are very critical of themselves. They say everything is my fault. Even the good shit that happens, and even the bad shit. Even the bad shit happens, but they say, shit, I'll fix it. So think about your life right now. Who are your friends? And what kind of standard do they have for themselves? If they're here, dude, you're going to stay here. If you get around people that are here, you'll make a jump from where you were, where you need to be. And these people are going to keep moving up. Successful people always level up. They're always getting better and better. And you're going to keep moving up with them. It's a funny story. So a few years back, right, I wasn't living the life that I am now. And I was partying. I was going out a lot, doing a lot of stupid shit that you do. You experience this in your life. But I did it for longer than I should have done it, looking back now. Because I was stuck in the same circle again and again. I was doing the same shit day in, day out. That's all I knew. I didn't even know there was a new reality that could exist until I started watching people, learning from people that were doing shit differently. Like making money on the internet. I never would have thought this was possible, man. You know, if you told me this 5 years ago when I was working in corporate, I'm like, no, man, what are you talking about? You can't make money from your laptop, right? But then I found people that were doing it. They were crushing it, and I learned from them. It's the same thing you got to do. You don't have to watch my videos. You don't have to learn from me. I got nothing to sell you. The only thing I got to tell you is wake up a little bit and then realize that you're in control of your life. And the number one most important input that you have control over is the people you spend time with. So spend time consuming content of people that have achieved the goals that you want to. Think about their lifestyles. How do they take care of their health? How do they invest their time? What kind of books do they read? What kind of places do they visit? Who are they hanging out with? And when you start learning these things and like analyzing these patterns, you start learning about like how success actually works. I always refer back to the book Think and Grow Rich. Like Napoleon Hill just studied like the richest men of that time when he was creating this book. And they all had the same patterns of their life, right? Like the self-dialogue, the auto-suggestion he talks about, how these successful people talk to themselves inside themselves, right? Like their self-dialogues, their mantras, their affirmations. And everything just starts lining up and it starts making sense. Because like most successful people that I've studied, that I've spent time with now, they have two very important things in common. First and foremost, they take care of their health. Man, like 9 out of 10 times, I actually don't even know an entrepreneur that I know personally that doesn't take care of their health. That's the number one most important thing. If you're putting garbage into your body, you're gonna get garbage out. Don't expect anything less. Second thing, they have a general burning desire to achieve their goals. They have something called, Sam Evans calls it I think he calls it a vision map or a war map. He literally talks about like business, he talks about like achieving his goals like going to war. I was like, that's an interesting perspective looking at it. But then these guys study like people like Alexander the Great, Julius Caesar. And this is the mindset they go into business with, like absolute domination, like conquest. I'm not saying that you have to become the next, Sam Evans or Alexander the Great, but learn about how successful entrepreneurs think about the world. And then you'll start noticing when you get into this mindset and you learn all of this shit, you'll look at your friends and your environment in a different perspective. You're like, dude, no wonder they're doing this shit. They don't know any other way to think. This is the number one most important thing. It's going to be painful if you make it. It wasn't for me. I literally just started spending time alone, getting crystal clear on what I want. And clearly the people in my life at that time didn't have those results. I was like, okay, cool. If I keep spending time with these people, as much as I love them, near and dear, we've been friends for a long time, I'm actually doing myself a disservice if I keep spending time with them. As you move further along your journey of success, people will start naturally drifting away from you because the way you live your life doesn't align with them. It might even make them uncomfortable. A lot of people try to pull you down. Fortunately enough, I just channeled everything out. That's what you're gonna have to do as well. Most likely, you'll just start enjoying the success so much that it won't even matter what the fucking people think, because it doesn't. So that's what I'll give you with, man. Here's like, put yourself first, right? Don't be a people pleaser. Get crystal clear on what you want to achieve in life. Get around people that already have it. That's it. You can hit the ground running, you can achieve your goals, and a year down the line, you can hop on YouTube and make a video like me. That's not a brag, do nothing. I have so much to achieve in life, but I always want to inspire you and motivate you to become that version of yourself that you need to become, so you can get back to the people that you love. You can taste freedom every single morning you get up, doing what you love, man, and giving back to the world in the best way possible. You got to do it for yourself. You got to do it for the future you.